I am coaching now.
Hey, what's up, HAMIES? Yo, we coming to you live once again from my PlayStation 3. I'm Coach Smeta. This is episode 9 of the UNT rebuild. You know the drill. Hit that like button. Hit the sub button. Hit that little bell, man, so that when my videos go live, you can, get the notification. You can come check me out. Comment. I try to respond to all you guys. It's a couple of y'all I noticed. I know who you are. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of shout outs, especially at the season finale. I'm gonna give y'all a special little shout out because you dudes been A1 since day one. So I don't forget about y'all. But yeah, this is episode 9. We played Tulane this week, and as with every episode, we checked out how our recruiting was working. Basically, we're pretty much getting the guys that we've been targeting, and that's a good thing for us. I say it almost every episode, but when you're in North Texas, man, you can't waste resources. You just can't. You can't afford it. If I'm spending 500-600 points a week on guys who don't feel like coming to my school, that's just an absolute waste. But this episode, taking a look at things like conference standings and what's happening around the country, letting y'all kind of know what's going on. All running backs in the HEISMAN race, and nobody's really exploding as far as statistics. Like nobody has a running back close to 2,000 or a receiver with 1,800. There's nothing like that going on this season. We've had some seasons where dudes go nuts, but this year has been pretty standard. Our offense right now, we just been moving on up, man. We've been moving on up. Since going back to Bean, it's obvious that he gives us more. He just gives us more. He makes us more dynamic, and especially in the American Conference. It's tough for a lot of these defenses to handle, and we're just going to keep riding that. Tulane does not look very strong. We played them last year, and we blew them out because they came out in this defense where they were just, all 11 guys were within 5 to 8 yards of the line of scrimmage. And they can't run with us, and they ended up paying for it last year. We'll see if they come out with a different game plan this year, but who knows. Bean can throw the deep ball somewhat. He's not the most accurate, but he's definitely puts a little more zip on it when I need it. And this week we'll take a look at who their studs are. I don't know how I feel about them scheduling somebody to come visit them when we're in town, though. And it's not going to be great when your best player is your punter. It just is. And as I say that, our second best player is our kicker. So first couple drives of the game, nothing happened until right here. Not often am I on the receiving end of a schmike, but there we got the business. They're trying to drive it in and capitalize off the turnover. We thought we were going to hold them to 3, but they missed the field goal. So we're back on offense. Once again, they're in this defense. One guy is back. So I thought it was going to be man. I do get man. And Henry, spoiler alert, Henry goes off in this game. Like if he wasn't in the Mackey conversation, he is now. And so we're able to drive the ball down the field. And Siggers, just a man amongst young men out there. Especially in the red zone. He's a load. He generally doesn't get tackled by the first guy. Here once again, defense. Oh, get schmiked. Defense, we're just playing solid, man. It's a lot of 3 and outs. They haven't really threatened us much in this first half, but we hadn't really threatened them. And this play right here, this is the one that turned the game into what it would become. We schmiked the quarterback. And then Murphy picks it up, bro. When this was happening real time, I was mad hype. By my standards, I don't really get hype because I don't get too high, too low. on this game, these games in general, I was always a top player. I was always a top 50 player. And so I do play these games a little suppressed. I don't try to abuse the AI. I try to play the game straight up because it's just more fun for me. But this drive, we opened up the offense on them because the defense they're playing does not allow for them to cover us. Like they're too close. We can't get the run game going because every time I make a guy miss, there's another guy there. So I say, okay, let's see what's going on up top. And it's basically turned into a bit of a streak fest, especially for Mr. Goss here. I'm wrong. That one was Henry, but Mr. Goss gets going too. Like I don't generally run a lot of verticals. One, because it messes up the passing percentage. I like to keep the offense. We like to be in good standing. Oh man, this play I tried my best to switch on to somebody to deal with the screen because I was on the free safety. I usually use the free safety, and I was nowhere near prepared for that. One play. This is the play we run in real life. I'll motion across a guy just to look and see who runs with him. And if off the line of scrimmage somebody follows him and then runs with him, we might take a shot. There's no safety help, and Goss he's too fast. I don't know who their defender is. It does not matter. We already established he can't run with Goss. So Bean, he's having a huge game, man. The run game is struggling, but we're up 34-3. So if you can win when one aspect of your team's game isn't doing what you're used to it doing, you get into that level. Here once again we get man. I think this is cover 0, and Goss just runs by his guy. Goss is gonna be. He may be a record setter at this school eventually. We'll see. I think this is Bean's first 400-yard passing game. He's not a guy. He doesn't really dot you like that. But if you're gonna come up and be disrespectful, he can. So once again, we're on defense, trying to get stops. We don't get it, and right here, I feel bad. I don't remember if this was Morris or Davis, but we do lose a safety here for a couple of weeks. Like he was out. He's going to be out at least 3 to 4 weeks for us, which sucks. We're not necessarily deep at any position other than maybe receiver. And so that definitely hurts. That's going to affect our defense. We come out. We're trying to run the ball. We're in our 4-minute offense, and being that double juke. If you're not double juking, get that in your life. You need it. Here Hawkins. I don't know if I did this wrong. I shouldn't have stepped. I should have 90-degree step right there. Probably should just been a little more patient and took my yards in the middle. But we ended up getting a field goal on that drive. It is what it is. Here. Basically, the defense, puts the game away by allowing him to run out of bounds because he did that on his own. And other than that, man, not much more happens. We put in the second teamers, we run the ball, we ice the clock, and yeah, we just blew them out. There's no nice way to say it. We blew them out. That's back-to-back years. We'll see what Tulane's got for us next year. Defense was outstanding. It really was. We gave up 144 on the ground, but considering that they needed to pass, defense was outstanding. And so, gonna go through some statistics here. I'm not gonna really get into them. I never really do. Just let you guys, check it out, see who the players of the game, or take a look at the stats, see how, the way we play produces pretty realistic stats. I like it. It's what's fun for me, and I hope it's what's fun for y'all. I'm not gonna lie and say I do this for y'all, because I do this because it's fun for me. But if y'all are having fun watching me have fun, hey, it's all the better. But there's not gonna be much more than that for this one. Episode 10 will be coming out tomorrow. So other than that, if you haven't already, like the video, comment on the video. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, do all those things. It really helps me out. The road to 100 is a slow one, but once we get there, man, I'm hoping to really blow up and be able to bring all kinds of content to you guys. So once again, thanks for watching. I'm out. GG's in the chat.
to guide me. I am coaching now.